You know that feeling when a person or a couple people in your home have fallen ill with a virus or some type of infection and you're just waiting to be the next victim? It's not a comfortable feeling, right? Nobody wants to be that person, right? Just is the next domino to fall because of a sickness that's going around. So I've learned to listen to my body. That's number one, is you have to listen to your body, and you need to take extra precaution and extra support to support your immune system so you are not the next domino to fall. Does it always work? No, it doesn't. But this morning, I woke up with a slight tickle in my throat. And last week, youngest boy Theo got a sore throat and it progressed, and he struggled with it for a couple days. And now he's basically over it. Then middle brother, Matthew, he got the sore throat. And so he's beat it, and then it went away. And then he got now the upper respiratory stuff going on, and he actually got a little bit of a fever last night with horrible back pain and some neck pain. So, and I was helping him, and right there with him and helping him out. And so now he's still in bed. But this morning at 6 o'clock, I woke up with that kind of a raw feeling in my throat. I was like, no, this is not happening. So first of all, what happened to the boys? They really enjoy water, and it is almost June here in Seattle and it's still freaking cold, but they are in the water anyway, and they stay too long in the cold 50 plus degree temperature of the lake, and they get too cold, and if your body is getting too cold, your immune system gets suppressed, and then they got sick. So they overdid it, and this happens every time. The last time they got sick, they actually stayed in the cold water too long as well. But kids and their toys. So when I woke up with that scratchy throat, I came downstairs, and I wish I had it in my bathroom, but I didn't. So I had to come downstairs, and I opened the fridge because that's where I keep this. I gave it a shake as well as the camera, but I took this Immune Intensive, and I took a teaspoon of it, a whopping teaspoon, maybe even closer to a tablespoon, but I think it was, a heaping teaspoon of this stuff. And it is a combination of a significant, potent amount of vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin K2, and zinc. Okay, so it's a high potency formula. So it is one that you take when your immune system needs extra support. And when you start feeling like you're gonna get sick, your immune system is ramping up. And then your immune system needs tools in order to ramp up. And if you don't give your immune system the tools it needs to ramp up, what's gonna happen? The amount of soldiers that you're producing is gonna be weak, and the force will be weak. So if you give your army vast amounts of supply, then they can increase in numbers and do a great job for you. So when I took Immune Intensive this morning, I supported my healthy immune system by giving them the nutrients they need. They're your soldiers, so they can form in mass and hopefully overcome this viral, or most likely viral, infection that I've got. And I will tell you, when I took a teaspoon of this morning, I did feel a little bit better, but I wasn't enough. And how seeking health supplements are, you take them and sometimes you just feel amazing quickly. But with immune stuff, it's not always the case. You got to be a little bit more patient. And so I took it and I was like, I need more vitamin A. So there's 5,000 units of vitamin A as fat-soluble vitamin A, not beta-carotene. You need vitamin A. Beta-carotene is not what you need when you're getting sick. You need vitamin A. So I took the vitamin A in here, which is 5,000 units, but it wasn't enough. So I grabbed this, okay? So when you feel that your throat is becoming problematic for you, then you might need more vitamin A than is usual. But with vitamin A, it's fat soluble, so you have to be careful with how much you take. So I usually take higher amounts of vitamin A. Always talk with your doctor about the potency with this, but I do higher amounts of vitamin A for 2 to 3 days, and then I stop. And I basically stop almost all vitamin A. And because that big bolus of vitamin A, it supports your healthy immune system to counter the attack, and then you're good. So I took another 50,000 to 100,000 units of vitamin A this morning. And I'm an adult guy weighing 213 pounds. If you're breastfeeding or pregnant, you can't do that. So you just support with immune intensive. If you're breastfeeding or you're pregnant, that is okay with this, but 1 serving a day. And you can use probiotics as well and hydrate and so on and sleep. But I really wanted to beat this thing. I went back upstairs, laid in bed, drank some water. Hydration is super important. I wasn't feeling quite right. And then it was weird. I literally felt like my body was feeling gradually better as I laid there. And it took about 20, 30 minutes for this to happen. But I was still not so good. And then I laid in bed until I took a shower about 20 minutes ago. It's now 10 o'clock here in the this morning. So 4 hours later, my throat feels typical. My head is still a bit fuzzy tired because I didn't sleep well last night, which precipitated probably me getting somewhat sick this morning. But I would say I've officially beat it. But I could easily become sick again. I can easily get this sore throat. If I go out and jump in the cold lake, I can become sick. If I get totally stressed out, I can become sick. So I'm on that edge right now. Right now I'm okay, but the next thing that can knock me over will knock me over. So I'm being extra cautious. I'm probably gonna jump in the sauna as well because high heat drives up an internal temperature in your body, and that helps fight infection as well. So I'm gonna be jumping in the sauna to boost up my temperature later on, but I gotta hit the computer and do some work, which I will make an announcement later on today. But you really need to have this on hand in your home. Immune intensive, keep it in the fridge. Tastes better cold, honestly. Vitamin A, I keep in the drawer or on the counter or in your bathroom or your bedroom. We honestly have this, it's all over the place. I think we have vitamin A in every boy's bathroom. Might be even in the other building where there's my office. So the vitamin A is all over our home because it's so damn effective. But 1 teaspoon of this at the immediate onset of feeling off to support healthy immune system. It has got 20 milligrams of zinc in it, which is a lot. And that can cause nausea in some people. Nauseation, nice. This morning, I took it on an empty stomach. I was frankly desperate, but I went back and laid down, and surprisingly, I didn't get nauseated. I honestly couldn't believe it. I thought I was going to. It's almost a sure bet that you're going to get nauseated if you're taking 20 milligrams of zinc on an empty stomach, but I didn't. I don't recommend that. I recommend at least getting some food, a bite of bread or a bite of ham or a bite of turkey or, some lettuce or something to help with that nausea problem with zinc, but it didn't affect me today. So next time you're struggling, or maybe you're struggling right now, get some immune intensive in your shopping cart at seekinghealth.com. I believe if you buy 1, you get 2 free. It's honestly an insane deal. And I think vitamin A is in on that deal as well. And I'll be making an announcement later about why we have this buy 1. I'm even saying it wrong because it's so crazy. You buy 1, you get 2 free. So you put 3 of any of these discounted products in your cart, which there's about 30 of, and I'm going to explain why we're doing this crazy sale. And it's a pretty exciting announcement. 2 reasons. Another one isn't very exciting. It's kind of a problem, but it's okay. So get immune intensive in your cart, buy 1, get 2 additional free, toss them to your friends, even your enemies. They might be struggling with an infection, and if you give your enemy something that solves their infection, they might feel better, and you're no longer enemies. And then vitamin A, awesome for supporting a healthy throat and a lot of other stuff. So hope that serves you. Find this stuff at seekinghealth.com, which is right there. Take care all. Thank you for your support. Hope that serves you.